Hi, I'm Lai. Welcome to Discount Dive, the show where I don't understand why it has to be his tank. Why can't it be her tank or their tank or whoever's tank? Shout out to my family. This one was a birthday gift, which is still discounted in most places, so it counts. It discounts. I'm aware of the discourse surrounding this guy. I'm not expecting it to be incredible, but I know he's big and he's Megatron and you don't really need much else. Packaging is absolutely gorgeous, as well as being almost too big for my recording space. And I would have loved to have kept it in nice condition, but Amazon evidently had other ideas. We of course get the main man himself, as well as the Baroness. I know nothing about G.I. Joe, but she's kind of, anyways. Hopefully I'm not cutting anything inside there. This one is a little bit risky. Cut the art, don't cut the art. I might have cut the art. Why would they design it this way? Oh, is there an inner box? That would make a lot of sense. Dramatic opening moment. Wow. All right. Got the G.I. Joe symbol. You got an Autobot symbol, even though this is a Decepticon, obviously. Got something indicating that I am way behind on this one. Ooh. Top secret files. Surveillance has... I don't want to read. Feels a little like Gen Select packaging. Ooh. Oh, good grief. Ooh, he is a big boy. He is a big boy indeed. A big boy in focus this time. That is a gorgeous head sculpt. A little bit unfortunate to see vehicle parts just separated from him, though I am aware that that is kind of the thing they're going for here. I've heard that the design philosophy was to make very good G.I. Joe vehicles that just happen to transform instead of making very good Transformers that turn into G.I. Joe vehicles. I guess if you're a G.I. Joe fan, this will be a fantastic collaboration. Ooh, well that feels hollow. Forgot to cut out the arms. And the funny thing is that this guy is coming in at a pretty great advantage, because no matter how bad he may or may not be, he will not be worse than the last Megatron I reviewed. None of it makes sense! Immediately noticing a little bit of scuffing. I'm not sure if that'll come out, but I think that's from rubbing on the cardboard so much. Weirdly sticky, but at least that means that it's more likely to come out. Yeah, already gone. See? Not a problem. I'll shut up now. It definitely does not feel its size. This is gonna sound like an incredible insult, but it kind of feels like an Authentics figure. But I do have a soft spot for the Authentics figures, so should probably get the rest of his accessories out. Stuff. I know this one. And he even has what appear to be null rays, although it looks like from the instructions it's just part of the his tank, the her tank, the they them tank. Liberal G.I. Joe be like G.I. Joe they them. Oh, I should probably get the Baroness out. This doesn't affect my enjoyment anyway, but I'm sure it must be nice for the mint and sealed box Joe collectors that she comes on like an actual card. Very nice touch, Hasbro. I'll probably open her up. Maybe, but I am more concerned about the big man in the room. So after a disconcerting amount of budging and pushing, I've got him all put together correctly. He strikes a pretty fearsome silhouette from the front. The back leaves a little bit to be desired, I would say. Lots of hollow in the back of the legs and of course the backpack in the room. Vehicle integration could have been better, but you know, could have been worse. One department where he is definitely slacking is articulation. Arms are okay until you realize he does not have wrists. Okay, that's another issue we should probably talk about. Right on the back of the hand is where the fusion cannon is supposed to go, and it'll go in just fine, but it also... Well, okay, now you don't want to show off. Cool. But maybe the issue is with the peg on the fusion cannon, because the big shield over here is holding in pretty solidly. You get a very nice range of movement with the head ball joint. Arms are okay, though using it up here usually pulls this out, which is a little bit annoying. Not the most stable connection. And as I mentioned before I was so rudely interrupted. Okay, so it's not coming out now. No wrists, which sucks. No waist swivel, also sucks. Would you believe me if I said it doesn't have ankles either? I can definitely see the point about this being made to be a vehicle first, because the robot mode it's pretty much a core class figure, just big. But lucky for me, I love core class figures, so this doesn't bother me too much. He does have some pretty hefty ratchets here. Okay, and a nice solid but smooth knee. It's a little bit obstructed by the whatever these are. Missile launchers. Skirt missile launchers. I wish I had a skirt that fired missiles. It would fix a lot of my problems. Another issue. Ooh. Okay, I think it was just it running into the... Okay, I didn't break anything. Everything's fine. Mom and Dad, I know you're watching this. I didn't break the thing you just bought me for my birthday. Another thing you might be noticing is how much he's leaning back, which makes sense given this whole situation. And oh! You know what? You know what? I know what. That was me shaking my desk, and because of these lovely little heel spurs, he actually stands just fine. This was the kind of vehicle integration I would have loved to see more on the figure. I wouldn't say you can get him in too many dynamic poses, but you can make him look menacing for sure. Here's an actual core class for scale. And here is a commander class. So yeah, he is commander class, and I think originally he was priced as one. He definitely does not feel like one, but if size is all you care about, which I know some of you do, then pretty good bang for your buck. And luckily, still on sale everywhere. If you can get them for 40, I'd say it's a steal. Actually, no. Let me not get ahead of myself. I haven't even transformed it yet. Get out of here. Might as well open up Baroness so I can give the full review. Don't want to mess up the card back too much, because even though I don't care about G.I. Joe, I don't have a reason. At this point, it's just habit. Careful. Oh, not bleeding. Okay, I have skeleton hands, I can't bleed. I'm gonna do this off camera. I promise I did try to preserve the card back. I tried only cutting into the plastic, but with the shape of this, it just really wasn't conducive to it. I don't think I've ever actually handled a G.I. Joe figure before. Ooh, she got a little molded pistol. Very loosey-goosey waist. Aren't they on like rubber bands or so? Oh yeah, that feels rubbery. Doesn't that mean they just destroy themselves over time because of like science and such? Backpack. She gets a nice little not gruff, what word am I looking for? Rough? Was I just looking for rough? Display stand and her iconic Baroness sniper rifle used in an episode, probably. Does she not have wrists? She does have belt buckles though, so can't have the best circulation. Does the head even turn? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it's just caught on the hair sculpt a little. I can see the appeal of these for sure, especially if you grew up with them. Somebody's got a droopy little cannon, doesn't he? Doesn't he have a droopy little cannon? Doesn't he? I think you can mount her in his back turret. Kind of just a gaping hole in there. Megatron actually had a couple of adventures involving a gaping hole. To find out more, Google Megatron gaping hole. Those ratchets are a little too much. It's doing a little too much right now. And yeah, that's a neat little feature, but I imagine Megatron would be the last person to let somebody mount his turret. Also, she doesn't really stay in. It really is just a Megatron gaping hole. She doesn't even have anything to grab. So yeah, Baroness is cool. She's fine. Might just put her next to him wherever he ends up. My concern with this is that I'm gonna like him enough to buy all of his friends and then go full completionist on the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover, which is unfortunately very expensive, but I am going to give the transformation a little bit of a try, and I am even going to do it on camera. Aren't you lucky? Oh, it goes down. Ooh. Oh wait, oh, okay. There's no stretching. I thought it was stretching apart. I just had to move something out of the way. Appreciate that. Always give things the opportunity to move out of the way. It's what I say to pedestrians before I run them down. It's their fault for not getting out of the way. So I have the instructions in front of me, but then I just kind of started doing it. So I'm gonna throw them away. I'm gonna see if I can do this all by my lonesome, as I do most things, with nothing but half of a box to help me. Okay, gotta put my iconic hairband on because my hair keeps getting in my mouth, and if that keeps happening, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. A little bit of parts forming. Never hurt anybody except for me. I don't like it. Oh my god, could we please stay up? And I think the chest does something here. Oh, I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Ooh, okay. Let's see. And then a little bit of these hollow arms really are a bummer. I wish they'd at least put a wrist on it. Oh, is this the wrong way? Is there a way swivel? Oh, no. Okay. Confirmed there's not. It occurs to me that doing this on camera is unhelpful when my phone keeps autofocusing and changing lighting. So, be right back. This is for your benefit, I promise. Ooh, pretty nice. It's a fairly involved transformation. Like, it doesn't feel like a core class when you're transforming it, which is, you know, good for something that MSRP'd for like $100. The plastic makes more sense in this mode. Maybe because it's all condensed and folded together, it just feels a lot more solid. If you don't like parts forming, this is gonna annoy you, because this is just his shield and what is behind the shield, but all of Megatron. This kind of just looks like Cobra stole him and packed him away in the back of their biggest, angriest tank. I don't really mind it. I know I'm being soft on this. You may be thinking, oh, review it objectively. And no, this is not called Lie's Objective Review Show. This is called Discount Dive. Hi, I'm Lie. Welcome to Discount Dive. I never said I was objective. I'm emotional, and my parents got this for me, so I enjoy it. It is also just fun. It rolls pretty nicely. Fusion cannon, once again, still being the problem child. It's about as stumpy as Reactivate Prime's gun. Good grief. But once again, Baroness can go in here. You can pop her little toesy woesies on a, well, in theory you can. There we go, toesy woesy plugged in, and she's got some incredible balance. And there is, of course, the option of popping open the cockpit. Get in there. Yeah, this thing is a lot of fun. I definitely would have had regrets if I'd paid like $90 for it, but for what you can get this on clearance, I would say it is a pretty good deal. If you're a Transformers fan, just know that this is more about the vehicle, which is fantastic. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, you get Mommy, as well as what I'm assuming is a fan favorite vehicle. And if you're a fan of both, I think it scratches the itch enough that you'll probably be satisfied. I mean, look at all these numbers. Numbers are cool. We love numbers. We love letters. I don't know what any of them mean, but that's okay. It's just like English and math class all over again. I'm happy to have it in the collection. I am unfortunately enjoying it enough that I'm considering the Soundwave and the Bumblebee and the upcoming cup. And I definitely didn't film this today just because I wanted to open another toy. And even if I did, it is my birthday. Well, it was my birthday. So